aussi la famille sang. Một sang năm.
Okay.
Số hành nói nhập chỗ.
Nhập chỗ hả?
소리 할머니가 주는 이거는 당기는 거네. 모두 산다니까. 이 산소리도 백하고. 정말. 난
Hi, Lily.
I have to leave. Yes. YouTube. Okay, wait for a moment.
It's another YouTube live video. It's not the same one. Which means we have created a new one.
Wait for a moment, yeah.
Those people are not there.
Okay, cool. I just off this one.
No, you leave a bad message. Leave something macam punya message
No,
on now.
I'm not handling this. This is Agus handle. Wait. Agus message.
Because if people don't know if it's another.
Zoom, PlayStation screen.
Not from here.
What is the Zoom? Wait. Share screen, share audio, Zoom, share.
So I go back home and stay, but I'll stay in Singapore. Now I just received from New York support the agent in Bali. All the foreign vessels going in. Well, they say the governor not bypass the government. They allow. Supposed to I messaged this Manto Anongsa. He said allow, but you must quarantine yourself 14 days. So what's the point? No point.
Oh, the last time we went to Nongsa.
No, I cannot.
Right, you replaced the Indonesian guy last year, right?
Oh, John.
No, I'm not on because I am on.
Not to worry. Take your time. Just curious.
The one nobody respect him. The staff don't respect him.
Last year, first time I went to Nongsa, he's an Indian guy, right? Guy.
The fella got PR. No, he left. He went to Vietnam. Now that's how bukan tu lah. Jadi work kaya je, mereka naik ke John Carter, he's a Malaysian.
Wait.
I think he's stuck in.
We move.
The John guy is a Aussie, right?
Yeah, Aussie. Yeah.
I went with Henry. John guy is
Hello.
Okay, you guys know that we are live, right? We are live on.
All right, man.
Hello.
Hi, we are live.
You want to mute your background?
Hey, Arthur, how are you, man? Arthur.
All right, man.
Doing good, Ong.
How about
build team synergy and transform. All right. All right. We got more people coming in, more of the DC family. Hopefully, you know, we've got over 540, so I don't know how they'll all fit on Zoom, but we'll try. Well, I think maybe this is only for invitation only. Only the special ones get to attend. Ooh. All right. So this is the DC Awards, where we are going to literally award all of the super awesome DC trainers that have done outstanding achievements specifically in the realm of DC and the DC methodology and working with DC and DC programs around the world. So this is to appreciate all of the people making a major impact, specifically using DC and DC tools. So we welcome everybody to the, you know, and if you're watching this live, okay, out there in, you know, wherever you are, okay, these are a few of the DC family, and we call ourselves a family simply because we're, you know, hang out like a family. We're not like a business. I mean, there's the support of a family. There is the element of where, you know, you treat people like they're your brother, your sister, because we care about each other. We care about each other's businesses and well-being. And we, of course, are helping each other to achieve more of what we want to do. And of course, building each other's knowledge in the process. So, how you guys doing? All right, fantastic.
Awesome.
All right, so Lily, okay, we also have some slides that we're going to be running here, all right? And do we have the slides?
No, not yet. Okay, just to share with everyone, you know, this is really the most unprepared ad hoc event that we're going to do.
But is that really anything new? I mean, come on. Okay, we have done ad hoc things before, and well, basically, you know, it's nothing really new, but we always manage to go through it and make big things happen.
Okay, hang on. Okay, can I just check? Can you move on? Let me check with Agus to see when is the slide coming. And hopefully we get a few more people to come.
Okay.
No. On our side, we share screen audio.
Oh, Ong, you look awesome with the background. Is that Zoom background or is that the real background?
Ong is flying.
Cannot hear you. You are on mute.
Ong is flying.
Ong, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you, Ong.
Right now, remember, Johan, we are live. We are live. Okay, so whatever he says or you say, everybody hears it. Okay,
Yeah.
So now you get to kind of see how the DC family communicates out there live when we're talking to each other. Okay, so and Ong is on his boat. Although Ong is kind of looks like a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah,
Why? But
hey,
maybe it's the
unwind,
angle of the
unwind.
phone.
Wow, is that beer or what?
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, if you go to Singapore, Ong is very happy to take you for a ride on his yacht. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's very
man.
nice. Okay, you know, I've gone a couple of times with the family and stuff. It's very fun, except for the time when we got lost and
Yeah.
find our way back.
Big storm,
Even
man.
that was
Big
fun,
storm.
exciting.
We survived. Arthur, we survived. Big storm.
All right, so okay.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah.
We want to welcome all of you, and you know, again, we want to appreciate. I mean, a lot of you have done a lot of stuff, but we want to appreciate at least some of you for the higher level things that you guys have done. And this is not including anything that's happened in 2020. Just to let you know, this is only the awards for 2019, and so we want to support those people who have supported DC and made things happen for DC. And we are ready to begin. Lily, what you got?
Okay, yes, thank you very much, and welcome, truly, right? This is one of those that, totally unprepared, but yet the show must go on. Whatever that, we have planned for it, is just that there are just too many things to do in such a short time. But I want to say, right, why we have come up with this is to appreciate all those things that, DC, all the DC members, and, we are a family, and, all the contribution and all the stuff that we have helped and support one another, and also DC, as, the DC, the community, the brand to grow. Right, Arthur?
Absolutely. And although we can't like jump on stages and, do, all the big pomp and circumstance and have the fire and the bonfire and the torches and all of the stuff that we do here at Avalon, we are still going to, at least, we're going to shake your hand remotely.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. So, so definitely this event is going to be very, very unique because of also COVID, that it has also propelled us to, for example, with the reboots that, has happened. And we thought to slot this in together, which we think it was just the right timing to put it in. And everything is done like in a very, very fast way, and decisions are just made like that, the normal Arthur Kamazi way, And all of us are flowing, trying to fit and just get it done, right? That's how
the green brain strikes again.
Yeah. Okay. Arthur, do you have any more speeches to make or anything before we go into the announcement?
No other speeches. Just that even if you're not getting an award, I mean, we really appreciate, all of the efforts and, all of the publicity and postings that you do about DC, and all of course, the DC programs that you guys are doing around the world. So even if you're not getting an award, we do appreciate you. And, who knows, maybe in 2020, you're going to be, one of the top winners.
Yes, exactly. So that's the point. And I know Dr. Sanjeev, right? He said he's going to work harder so that his name is on for the next award. Yeah. Okay. So Arthur, are you ready to announce the award?
I am ready to announce.
Okay, let me share.
So which ones do we start with?
Let me share the screen first. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got that? Okay, all right.
Can you see?
We got the slides.
Yes.
We got the slides. Awesome. All right, fantastic. These are great slides.
Oh, no. Then how? What happens when you go over?
Who's that?
Everybody went over there. When they got over, we got more than.
Who has less time? How many speakers are there?
The other speaker? Alan, our SME guy.
Oh, Alan.
Okay, can we mute that? Whoever is that?
Yeah, let's mute somebody that's talking to their children. Okay, no, let's okay, and let me see. Okay, we're ready to go with okay, the awards, which are going to be relatively short because you know we are online. Let me just quickly do this. All right, and we have
DC.
Did you get your things done?
Is that Elizabeth?
I brought it back.
Elizabeth.
You get to them and give it to me. Just find out the address.
Arthur, are you there?
So we just say, hey, we'll come and deliver it. And you just pass it to them. Oh. Okay.
Sorry,
How did
Arthur.
they do this? June 2020.
What's this?
The
2020. I got that.
No, how did they do this photo?
Which photo is that?
You're watching it now, is it?
Yeah.
So we can hear you.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So remember, we are live on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay. So we are all live on YouTube and on Facebook. All right. So let's go ahead and.
Okay, come. Can we have a drum roll? Manual drum roll. Right.
And the first winner, okay, of in this particular case, for an outstanding performance, okay, for the DC Innovation Award. Now,
yeah, just let it like that. We just stream in 2 places then.
Okay, so 2 different. So what we got, the DC Innovation Award, right?
Yeah, because it's this. If
okay, let's see, and the DC Innovation Award. Because, okay, Dr. Wee Chen, let me just explain a little bit about Dr. Wee Chen. He has done a lot of additional research. So because of Dr. Wee Chen, we have 6 additional research papers, scientific research papers related to colored grain and other DC models that are now circulating globally, and professors and scientists around the world are referencing DC scientific materials, thanks to Dr. Rechan. Plus, he's also helped me to organize my scientific papers so they actually look scientific. And he's been very instrumental in making things happen. So congratulations, Dr. Wee-Chen. What do you have to say?
Okay, I don't think Dr. Wee-Chen is here.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yes.
Oh, well, okay, this is all being recorded, so we're all still good.
He texted me to say that he is in a traffic jam.
Oh, no, that's tragic. Okay, no worries, okay, because now, anyway, we've already recorded it. We can also congratulate Dr. Wee-Chen personally later, right? And so let's go to the next award.
Okay. Next, come on. Okay. Next award also goes to Dr. Wee-Chen for the extraordinary DC Silver Prize.
Yay!
Well done. Well done,
So
Dr. Wee-Chen.
Dr. Wee-Chen has been using
Congratulations, congratulations.
as a silver award, basically he is consistently using DC in various workshops and seminars, and he's using the DC tools in various workshops and seminars. And so since he's actually done a considerable amount, he is considered now the extraordinary silver in Asia because of his additional, because of all the different DC programs using DC tools that he has done, all in Thailand, no less. Congratulations, Dr. Wee-Chen, again, even though you're not here.
Dr. Wee-Chen, shall we move on to the next one?
Move on. Oh my gosh, this is Henny Wiraya. Okay, you know, I still can't pronounce Henny's name. I can pronounce her first name. Wirawan. Okay, and it's Henny Wirawan. Yay! Okay, now let me just, okay, extraordinary DC gold trainer. Of course, as a gold trainer, that means that Henny has built up a number of programs which he has used DC tools in, and again, continuously doing work using DC tools and doing DC programs across Indonesia. So let's hear it from Henny.
Yeah, thank you, Arthur and Lily. Thank you, Arthur and Lily, and thank you for the DC family member. I feel very impressed because I didn't realize that it will given to me. So I didn't think at all about to get any award. Just I need some materials from the DC, and the materials really help me in the trainings, and therefore I only can say thank you to Agus especially, and to you, Arthur, as the inventor of the materials. Many thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Henny. Okay, here's your virtual handshake. All right. Congratulations, Henny. All right, and let's move on. And this one is a very special award. Okay, this basically goes to the overall person who has literally, I mean, been using DC and well, basically in reality, it is the person who has spent the most amount, on tools. But because we measure the amounts of programs, DC related programs, based on how many tools you use, because that's the only way to measure. Okay, if you buy lots of tools, you're probably doing lots of DC programs. So Farida Hanim, okay, of how do you pronounce the company? Anems? Anems. Okay, so Farida has been doing a lot of great work in all kinds of. She's been mostly focusing on SMEs, and she's had entire organizations do the CBCI and do the use a lot of the DC tools for training and development. So it's not just like one, here or there. I mean, we're talking about complete organizations across the board. So she wins the outstanding performance, okay, DC CBCI superhero award because, okay, she has literally, what is it, almost 700 CBCIs in the I think maybe more, 700 plus CBCIs in 2019.
Yes. Okay. And I think,
are you here?
Unfortunate, we don't have Farida here with us. I don't think she's here. I don't see her name here.
Okay, well, all right, let's move on. Farida, we love you. Okay, so let's move on.
Okay, hang on. Arthur, just give me a sec. Hang on. Hang on. Just give me a sec. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Next one.
Hey, it's Dave. Okay, here's another last name. Davidson Abhishekam.
You finally got it right, Arthur.
This is my payback for everybody kind of getting my name wrong. It's like kamikaze, all these things. So anyway, okay, Dave has been doing all kinds of DC stuff. He's been, doing social media and posting and articles and I mean everything related to DC. So Dave is also not just on the DC psychology, but also the culture consulting element. And he's been building up his own business through the DC brand. And so we want to recognize Dave for all of the amazing work that he's done and building building the brand, not only for himself, but for DC in the process, which basically supports everybody. And so we want to appreciate you, Dave. So anything to say?
Thank you so much, Arthur and DC, for this award. I'm really honored to get it. And I think a lot of people also deserve it, but I'm happy that I won it. And and what I really want to say very quickly is being part of this DC family and using DC psychology has really helped me and the people that I work with, the people that I consult. And I think it needs to just go around the world so that more people can just become better versions of themselves. So once again, thank you, Arthur, and the whole team and the whole family.
All right. Okay.
Dave, right?
Thank you, Dave.
Okay, come. Let's move on to the next one.
Johan, the Colored Brain Ambassador. Once again, okay, Johan seems to win this all the time. So Johan has, I remember Johan when he first came to Bali, and he was just kind of starting out, and he hadn't even quit his job yet, and he had to borrow money to join the program, and and he was like so unsure of himself, and and at that time, I mean, finally he went in and became full-time DC trainer, quit his job with his wife's permission, of course. And now Johan is literally, a Malaysian icon when it comes to colored brain, when it comes to leadership, when it comes to, the showing how colored brain can develop leaders. And he is truly helped DC in the Malay community, especially, and across Malaysia. So Johan, thank you. And you are very worthy of the Colored Brain Ambassador Award.
Yes. And hang on, Johan, next one. We have one more for you. Next one is also yours.
Which is basically, dun, 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 the most inspirational DC trainer. And that also deals a lot with your backstory, Johan, okay? Because you literally, I mean, okay, I'm going to tell everybody, in that first time, Johan actually was inside of the room, and and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm not really sure about things and stuff. And he was kind of, really emotional and everything. And like three of the DC trainers came in and tried to comfort him and everything. And I go in there, we all kind of going into his room to comfort him. And I mean, talk about inspiration. I mean, Johan, you have flourished, you have expanded, you have become, truly an icon for people to basically follow. I mean, not only have you, transformed your business and, and done some amazing things with the business and profitability for that matter, but just the story that you have and where you started and how that has really built up from literally nothing to, a very, I think it's like you're making more than in 1 month than you used to make in your previous job in a year. So, Johan, you are an inspiration to everyone.
Yes. Johan, we invite you to give a speech.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you very much, Arthur. Thank you very much for the whole award. I'm speechless. I'm happy actually just now, but after Arthur reminds me how I started, then I I don't know whether I should cry or I should laugh. Yeah, it was a very, very tough start for me. I barely have enough money to actually start off. But I think the DC, with the support of Arthur, with the support of Lily and all the DC families, I think, yeah, this journey I have to credit to Arthur for supporting all this while. I just yeah, when you mentioned just now, I remember I ran to my room at that time. It was not Avalon. Avalon was still under construction.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
I ran to my room and basically I was crying and people coming to my room and try to calm me down. So that was something that yeah, you brought me into that memory back, which I already forgot actually. and to look back, yeah, I think there's a lot of it's a wonderful journey. I definitely could not done it without the DC support system, DC tools. And I believe that the colored brain part of it, I finally published my book last year. So it was the Komunikasi Warna, which is a colored brain in Bahasa, so that my intention is, because of so many people wanting to attend my class, but somehow they don't have opportunity. So I wanted to give it to as many people as possible, as at least they understand the concept of colored brain, because I think this can help people to change, and we can make the whole people better people, and whole world a better place with these tools. Thank you very much, Arthur.
All right, thank you, Johan. All right, who's next?
Okay, we have to apologize for the typo error.
Oh, no, you misspelled his name. Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah. Yes, and when we realize it, is this too late and I can't change it? Sorry, Parag.
Sorry, Parag. It's Parag with a G, but you know, it's okay. Now you got like a multiple kind of identity thing going on.
We will change it before we send this to you, but we are absolutely, apologize for this, Parag. Are you there, Parag?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
All right, fantastic. Anyway, so this is the most growth-oriented trainer award, because Parag, okay, in India has been consistently, trying new programs and doing the hero's way and doing colored brain, and really asking the DC team for questions on how to do things and everything to apply into his program. So he wasn't very so he's been, much more active now, and, or at least in 2019, he just really went up. So he has really made a big leap, or the biggest leap of all of the trainers so far in 2019 in his progress in achieving more DC programs across the board. So Parag, thank you very much. And do you want to say anything?
Yes, Parag, let's have you. Where are you?
Yeah, thanks. First of all, I'd like to thank Arthur for all the support. I have been trained maybe around 7-8 years back on DC, and I've been trying it on and off. But lately, so I've been certified on so many stuff. But when I use DC, it makes more engaging and more simplified for the participants. So that's the biggest advantage. And whenever I use it, I have certain queries. I experiment a lot of stuff. It's not a raw DC which I used, and I asked a lot of queries to Arthur. There is always a prompt response from him. So I really thank and also Lily to support in the last 5 days. It was a lot of great support from her. So one thing I would like to say was I used DC for I was doing a program for Indian Air Force. And it was DC was, I asked with color brain and other stuff with respect to the DC psychology. It was really exciting and very much people are able to understand the concepts other than I would not like to compare other things, but it's wonderful. It's a wonderful journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Parag. Okay, and congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Yes,
Okay,
come.
next.
Let's continue. Okay.
Daryl Tan. Oh my gosh, Daryl. Man, I'm telling you, okay. You know, if Daryl is like a bulldog puppy.
Oh, come on.
I don't mean that in a bad way, right? Okay, I mean, you know, he kind of looks kind of small and kind of kind and sweet and everything else, but man, he's like, wham, like go and grab you and make things happen. I mean, Daryl is literally the guy that can make things happen. He's aggressive, you know, he is out there to literally change the world, and you know, and the literally the contribution that he has given to DC, his new ideas, you know, from all the way from gamification ideas to, you know, marketing ideas for DC to application of different programs and different things. I mean, Daryl has really, you know, has given a lot of really great feedback to me personally, which I've been so grateful for. And he's also just helped DC overall in general and given all kinds of contribution on multiple levels. I mean, multiple levels, whether it's gamification, whether it is the DC trainer certification, whether it's the Heroes Way, you know, marketing, social media, everything. I mean, you know, there is no limit to how much he has really kind of, you know, given on multiple levels. And so, Daryl, we are so grateful for your contribution.
Thank you. Thanks
Yes,
for
Daryl,
the
say
thanks for the
something.
award. Yeah.
Well, he's even wearing a tie. Oh my gosh, he's wearing a tie.
I want to look good, okay, after that what they call the code with this. I want to change something different, okay? Yeah. Hey, thanks. I mean, I really didn't expect this award to be mine. Yeah. So I would like to really take this opportunity to thank you, Arthur, for this opportunity, because without your coaching and so on, I won't be who am I today. And also with Lily's guidance, Afik, and team, everyone on supporting who am I today. So which is something really great. And I'm sure moving forward, there'll be even more things we can work things together.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, come, let's move on. Who is the next? Oh, okay, this is a company.
Oh, yes. Now, this is basically, okay, because, you know, we want to give back to our clients, okay? And, okay, this award is a client award, all right? So, okay, this particular organization is actually one of Lily's clients, and so I would like to have Lily give this award out to the client. And why?
Okay, Air Force Services has been with me for many years. And in fact, it started with their managing director, who somehow we met. And when I introduced Colored Brain to him, he was very keen and he brought me in. That was probably like 6-7 years ago. And I did a session to the top management that consists of almost 10 people. And after that, he left. He was from Germany. Anyway, Air Force Services in Malaysia is a joint venture between two companies, which I cannot remember, but one part of it is from Germany. And they service aircraft engines, yeah, in Malaysia. And then after that, he introduced me to the new managing director, and we keep contact, but he didn't do much. But what ended up was that he sent his HR manager, Yap Mei Fong, which ultimately she became Colored Brain certified. And as a result of that, the company used Colored Brain in their recruitment activity. So whenever, and they buy Colored Brain in bulks. So that's the reason why we, you know, after talking to Arthur and brainstorming with him, we thought they deserved it, because they incorporated that part of it in their company, in their system. Yeah, so this is where Air Force Services is. Okay, I have texted them a couple of times, but somehow there is no response. I will write email to them and also send this certificate to them. Yes. Okay, so that is Air Force Services Sdn Bhd. Okay, can we move on?
Move on.
Oh. Okay, Arthur, I leave this to you.
I don't know, man. Okay, this is the certificate for the highest performing, best performing partner in DC. So we have partners in India, and we have partners in Egypt, and we have partners in Saudi Arabia, and partners in Qatar. But still, the best performing partner is none other than CBCI, Culture Dynamics DCI, Sdn Bhd, Malaysia, with the CEO run by Lily Lau.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm actually, honored to get this award again. This is the second time. And what I'm saying is that, on my side, even without this award, to me, it is about growing the business, growing the company, and most importantly, is also to grow DC name in the market. So all these years, this is what I'm doing, and that's the vision. And maybe along the way, that's where Arthur acknowledged my contribution to DC. Yeah, thank you very much, Arthur.
My pleasure, Lily, because you have literally helped DC grow, not just in Malaysia, but globally. I mean, you've given, so many ideas. I mean, even like, for example, the like one of the new games that we came up with, the Egyptian cards, Lily sparked that idea. And so we always have these little brainstorming things. And so, Lily, you've been a real contributor overall, not just in Malaysia. So thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Okay, next one, let's move on. Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's Lily Lau again for the Best DC Master Trainer. Wow. And, again, why is we giving it to Lily? Because Lily's awesome. And I think many of the people that are here have also been trained by Lily as a master trainer. And that she is not like me. And even though she's not like me, she's still awesome. Okay. So Lily, say a few words.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Arthur. What I would like to say is that I'm also very honored to receive this award. And okay, let's talk a little bit about Reboot and to share it with everybody. Yeah. Right? During the DC panel just now, I was jokingly said that, I was a dinosaur and all that, right? And it started from that dinosaur, actually. And I want to continue the dinosaur story. Yeah. I mean, during the COVID, what happened, it was the first 2-3 weeks was this confusion. Total confusion in me, right? And I've been getting all this emails, WhatsApp, and people are running their programs online, right? And of course, I did sign up and attend quite a few. Then I was thinking, why am I attending other people's, program, and why can't I do my own program? So that was how it started. Yeah, and after that, right, I saw, there are people organizing huge conferences, and I said, wow, this is marvelous, this is amazing. Again, it came from that idea. Then I said, I want to do it too. So it came out to be that, and I proposed to Arthur. Well, it is a long story, right? When I told Arthur said, yeah, great, let's do it. But of course, along the line, there were a little bit of a difference in opinions, arguments, and all that, right? When I said, I want to do 3 days, others say, no, 5 days. Then I said 3 days, don't say no, 5 days, that kind of thing, Then I said, let's do it just for the DC. No, put in the global gurus. Well, anyway, he is always correct, yeah? Yeah, then comes the biggest, I said Zoom, and then he said, no, StreamYard. Then I said Zoom. No, he said StreamYard. You know, I agree with that. You know, and well, for whatever reason, right? I saw, you know, the difference between StreamYard and Zoom, right? And of course, you know, I said, okay, we will try StreamYard. That was also another learning process because I learned Zoom already and I was comfortable with Zoom, right? And I wanted to use Zoom, but our friend insisted on StreamYard, which it not only stressed me out, but I think, you know, most of the trainers, trainers, you know, all the speakers, I think other than Danish, who knows how to use it, almost the rest of you guys have not know how to use it. So it was a process for everybody, and especially people like Ong, right? Ong, I congratulate you. You have also learned it well.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Lily.
It was a long process, right? But
It's a long process, and I have Dr. Sanjeev to thank actually. He was the one who actually gave me the tip, and you can actually convert it or convert all those things, you know, no need to interact into slides. And I tell you, he did a good job, and I kind of basically followed him without realizing that it was actually a better job without the Zoom stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's move on. We got like we're still coming live, and we got less than 15 minutes to go. Okay, so let's go for the next award.
I think that's the end. Just let me.
Oh, that was the end? Oh my gosh, that's all of the awards. Awesome.
Yeah, that's the end. That's
the end.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fantastic. Well, okay. Again, you know, this is the first time we've done the awards like in a virtual thing. So, hey, what do you think? Just in general, what is your feeling about the awards and this platform? Even though there, you know, not so many people showed up like the usual. Okay, but you know, of course, coming to Bali is more fun.
It has been awesome, Arthur. Fantastic. Well done, Lily. Well done, Arthur. And well done, the team. It's amazing week it has been. So congratulations to Team DCI and CDCC. Really appreciate it. Thanks.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. So now here's what we got to do. So in order to make sure that you win an award next year, okay, you know, basically, the more visible you are, the more DC programs you do, the more you create some kind of contribution to the world through using DC, the more you get recognized. And of course, we want to reward you. And these awards, in case, so the awards, I got to tell you, so they're between $500 to $1,000 worth of actual DC tools and or programs that we're giving away to these to the people who are winning these awards. So it's not small stuff, and we are so grateful for everybody to you know that you know is still working on all of these. Working on building up their DC business. And remember that we as DC are here to support you. Okay, like, you know, everybody said, the DC family is here to make sure that you succeed.
Okay. We still have about like 5-10 minutes. You know, we will have to stop at 7 because after 7 is the global group session that they will have to go, you know, to StreamYard again. We you know, welcome anyone for any comments or anything. Yes, Dr. Sanjeev.
Yeah, so I think it was a very I will say icing on the cake. Awards are like icing on the cake, and in a Arthur language, awards are like dopamine, which reinforces high-performing behaviors through pleasure-linked consequences. Because that is the human tendency that we always seek pleasure, and that is where our behaviors are reinforced. So I think awards are the most positive way to reinforce high-performing positive behavior. And I think everybody here got inspired and aspired to do much better. Even if I think during this entire award ceremony, nobody remembered about COVID or coronavirus. Everybody was very charged up, and that's what award does to you or inspire you. And I think we all, as a DC family and team, will do very well. And I think we are a hope in this kind of a situation for all the organizations and all the companies to try all the tools and come out like a winner. So I'm glad to be part of this family.
Thank you so much, Sanjeev. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to say something? Anyone else?
I already did. Once again, thank you. Phenomenal week. Huh?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that Miss Wong, the owner of Dunville, who is an organization that also does training in in Malaysia, she's also joined to kind of see what's going on with the DC Awards, and so she's down there. So Miss Wong, anything you want to say?
Okay. Just check. Oh wait.
This is what you do. You just put somebody on the spot. They have no idea that you're going to ask them to say something, and now they have to think of something.
And you are very good at doing that, Arthur. Putting on the spot.
Don't put me on the spot.
Okay, but anyway, just anyway, I appreciate you coming over, checking us out, seeing what's going on, and again, hey, what do you guys? I'm just curious. In case you've been seeing the commercials we've been having on Reboot, what do you think of the commercials? How do you like the commercials?
Your commercials were good. I think in terms of the feedback, we can have a very specific feedback on few of the commercials. But overall, I think the commercial was very informative and reinforcing the entire agenda.
Awesome.
Can I just, I mean, looking on the our participants here, we have people like Sarah, Lily Wong, Elizabeth and Dave, You've been very quiet. Can we hear something from you at least, I believe you have been watching our reboots and give us some feedback. Anyone who are not in the speakers group.
Hi, Arthur, Lily, and everyone. Good evening. Yeah, Arthur, you keep calling Lily. I feel so sad because it's not me. It's Lily Lau, not Lily Wong. How can it be? You see? So that is why I'm quiet. No, just joking. I think from the reboot, I actually also learned a lot. Some of the topic kind of like a refreshment to me, but I definitely learned some new things. I think I would say that is a very great webinar session for that. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Anyone else? Dave, you want to say something? Dave, are you there? Who else? Elizabeth, Daryl? Daryl have said it. Sarah.
I think Miss Wong has raised her hand. She might want to say a few words.
Oh, okay.
All right, Miss Wong.
Miss Wong?
Oh, she's frozen. Just when she was going to say something. Froze up.
Anyone else?
There's two Miss Wong, so you got to call her full name. Otherwise, she might think it's Lily Wong again.
All right. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then hey, everyone, thank you so much for showing up. And oh, wait, Ms. Wong's back. You want to say something? No. Okay. All right. So anyway, thanks again. Have a wonderful time and join the last session, which is the panel discussion with me, Marshall Goldsmith, and Ron Kaufman, Andrea, and Rhiannon again. Okay.
So we'll see you guys again, right? We'll catch up in our WhatsApp group.
All
Okay,
right.
bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations to all winners.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.